comes the opportunity for us to look back and evaluate if we are on the right path to achieving our goal and our objectives.
Paul Numa Sector Manager Finance and Private Sector Development Western Central African countries of the World Bank, said the project is aimed at creating job opportunities for Gambians. He calls for improvement in the implementation process of the second phase of the project.
The goal is about creating jobs. How do we build up the competitiveness of a Gambian economy so that more private investment can flow in the economy and lead to job creation? Where the whole setup in terms of institutional arrangement is currently in place. I mean, it's a little bit too centralized. You have implementing agencies like the Ministry of Tourism, which have their own set of activities that they can handle, but they cannot do it in a very autonomous manner. They have to go through a project coordination unit, which makes the whole thing a little bit more longer and cumbersome.
For Finance Minister Abdul Koli, the project has contributed immensely to the economic development of the country. Koli, however, urged the project implementation unit to ensure the proper and timely implementation of the next phase of the project.
ECP, as you heard during the morning presentation, is meant to help improve the competitiveness of the Gambian economy to be able to export and diversify our economic production and capabilities. However, we have realized that as part of the assessment that in terms of disbursement or implementation, it has been a bit slow for the past 2.5 years.
One sector that has greatly benefited from the project is the tourism industry.
Tourism grew 3 times what it was before, because as you know, in order to increase arrivals, you need to spend money. You need to create awareness. In 2000, the awareness was lacking. We decided that as a sector, it's not good enough for us, because if the numbers don't grow, we cannot create employment. Now, because of the World Bank support, which is an additional of $600,000 every year, we are able to reach out to our partners. We are able to reach out internationally to the extent that our winter season is outsold in the sense that we have more tourists than even beds.
With the project into its second phase of implementation, officials are hopeful of its growth and expansion to help create more jobs and reduce poverty. For Grts News, this is Babukar Senghor.
Officials of the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the International Monetary Fund and government recently concluded a day's consultative forum to discuss the value-added tax and its implementation in the Gambia. Amadou S. Jallo has details of that story.
Industry recently held a day's outreach forum with the International Monetary Fund and the Ministry of Economic Affairs. The forum was meant to brainstorm on the implementation of the value-added tax since its introduction 6 months ago. The forum drew participants from both the public and private sector, as well as members of the Chamber of Commerce. Officials of the Gambia Revenue Authority believe the introduction of the value-added tax has had little effect on the price hike of basic commodities, contrary to widely held views. The forum also witnessed an interactive question and answer session where stakeholders shed light on some of the issues brought forward by participants. Amadou Koli, Governor Central Bank of the Gambia, pleaded with stakeholders and business partners to shoulder the burden of business competitiveness.
I hope it will stabilize, quickly, and unfortunately it will pass through, a crisis, but it's still better than not having it at all.
This sensitization forum, GRA officials believe, would avail business vendors and private sector partners the rare opportunity to deepen their understanding of the value-added tax scheme. Modes Jallo, GRS News.
Participants drawn from various health facilities across the country are attending a training program on maternal health and hygiene, courtesy of Horizons Trust Gambia Limited, a charitable NGO. Abdullah Baji reports.
Horizons Trust Gambia Limited is a charitable organization supported by its parent group Horizon UK, is helping in the improvement of healthcare delivery in the Gambia.
Quality care, that's what we are going to be talking about throughout. In that light, he's already been involved when he's in UK in various charities in Scotland. That's why our two friends here from Scotland That's why they are here, because they work with him on a day-to-day basis. He therefore formed an NGO in the UK. They are called Horizons UK, which is a charity that is initiating, we, if you like, are the guinea pigs for that. Horizons UK is not limited to Gambia. But we are the first, we are Gambians in that group, who are going to support a charity that is in the Gambia, which is Horizons Trust Gambia.
The group organized a 2-day training program on maternal health and hygiene practices for health workers from across the country. Participants are drawn from different health facilities, with members of Soapbox Collaborative of the University of Aberdeen, who are experts in infection prevention and control, providing training for the participants. The issue of preventable infections is a major cause of the high rate of maternal and child deaths in sub-Saharan countries.
We should have the passion and commitment to say zero tolerance. There should not be mothers and babies still dying of infections, preventable infections. But that means hard work, it means coming together. And so, as Dr. Njai says, the Soapbox Collaborative is a new initiative. I need to acknowledge that. My university that enables me to come here. The NHS in Scotland that has enabled us to have my colleague Jenny join us. But in particular, it's the people in the room, it's the ministry, it's the Horizons Trust Gambia. You here on the ground can make the difference.
For his part, the World Health Organization country representative, Dr. Thomas Sukwa, commended the organization for the initiative and called on stakeholders to make best use of opportunities available to incorporate activities aimed at promoting this particular program.
We are planning for the next biennium, 2014-2015, our cooperation agreement. And I think this is an opportunity where, if you need any technical support, which is our strength as WHO, this can easily be incorporated in the program budget that is to come in 2014-2015 between the WHO and the Ministry of Health.
The Deputy Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, Omar C., hailed the organizers for the training, which he says is timely and important.
It offers us an opportunity to broaden the family of partners engaged in health sector development in the Gambia, particularly the new partners like Horizons Trust Gambia and Soapbox, who are joining in to make valuable contributions towards our national priorities of reducing maternal, neonatal and child mortality in the country.
The Health Ministry officials spoke of the need for the training of more participants. WHO, he says, can serve as mentors in supporting healthcare workers in ensuring effective infection prevention and control in all maternity units in the country.
It is my fervent hope that this workshop will help us to revisit the simple procedures and practices that are supposed to be in place to assure clean and safe delivery that will help us control and eliminate infection before, during and after delivery.
The initiative by Horizons and Soapbox UK and the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare forms part of efforts to achieving MDGs 4 and 5. Reporting for GRTS News, I am Abdullah Baji.
Well, time now to take our first break. We'll be right back.
Ghana's leading ICT company, assemblers of mobile phones and computers, is now in the Gambia too. We are happy to bring our services to the people of Gambia and look forward to lasting relationship with the state and its people. Come choose from RG's range of phones and computers and enjoy delightful after-sale service and the confidence of warranties that will keep your devices good as new. Visit IOG at 62 Caraba Avenue, Circular KSMD, opposite the Pipeline Maps, or check out rlggambia.com for more information.
RLG, proudly yours.
Welcome back. A women's university in Quetta remains closed after this weekend's deadly bus bombing targeting female students. A Pakistani newspaper says security forces are on high alert for more attacks. Militants also carried out